Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. This is our new airport in the kind of desert biome over here. I'll keep doing a little bit of runway repairs as and when I can, just so that we don't run into problems. It's one of the most annoying features of the game is this whole runway thing. Now, there's a few things we need to do. We started setting up our terminal over here. Money is a bit of an issue, so we do need to try and keep our money a little bit in check. Hopefully, as we go into the first commercial flights, we'll start earning a lot more money. Let's speed things up just a tad and see how that goes. And I just want to see if our hourly balance will potentially go up. The average is not too bad at the moment, but I just want to see. We need to start making money. If this number goes green and we can keep it in the green for quite a while, that would be useful. It is seemingly okay at the moment. Now, what I do want to know is we've got a shortage of staff, which we'll obviously need to have a look at. Oh, here's some of our flights that's come in. Obviously, these are all non-commercial flights. Now, if I not terminals, what I want to do, if I go and look at the operational screen, I just want to make sure we are doing some R&D. So staff has what? We can't hire these. I think we can hire these. I don't know. The game hasn't asked us to do it yet, so we'll maybe not do it right now. Let's look at R&D projects. So that's done. So click to start a new project. So there's tons of projects we can already start on. Aircraft and passengers, night flights, fuel, jet fuel A1. There's tons of stuff. Baggage handling, management program group 1. That's something we can do. So we can start doing a little bit more. Generic key helicopters. I think that's probably some kind of glitch there, but small helipad. So let's go ahead and start the small helipad project straight away. Okay, and we'll go from there. We don't want to hire tons more staff just yet. How's our balances going? So we're still, the average hourly is still not great, but anyway, that's fine. Now, so with that in mind, what is the next step that we need to do? So we've kind of set up this area so that we can now have some level of commercial flights. So at the very least, we can do like 9 stands of commercial flights. Whether we have sufficient space to do so, I don't really know. But maybe 6 of them could be a good starting point at least. And we could have an extra gate on that side. So let's see, what is the tutorial telling us to do? Place a boarding desk near each stand adjacent to the terminal. So that's basically what we're going to do. So three down here, I think, and then 3 up here. We could actually go for 6, right? So we could do a bit of a setup. So let's close this for now. Actually, you know what I want to do? Instead of showcasing all of this, let's go to the list so we can see what's going on. So that's all done, right? Go to next. That's all done. Why is it giving me stuff? Okay, so here we can see what we're still missing out on. Okay, we're going to go pretty reasonably sized pieces here. So what I want to do is if we look at boarding desks, right? This is check-in, this is boarding. Okay, so if we do minor boarding desks, maybe what we do is we actually move it up a little bit. I'm rotating the wrong thing. I don't want to rotate the screen. I want to rotate the boarding desk. Yeah, there we go. E rotates the map, and then R rotates the actual thing. So what I was thinking is maybe we can do. So what we can do, of course, we can go straight into planning mode, and then we can lay out a few options. So if we go boarding desks, like. We're going to need a little bit of space for queuing, right? We don't want to get too crazy with these things. So if we were to do that, and then that, we could do 6 here, and then we could do a very similar thing on this side, right? So we could do maybe, how far did we go? 3 from there. So if we then went that, and we give it 2 space in the middle, and we do that, and that. So if we were to do something like this as a planning piece, right? Then the one thing that it doesn't really matter that we're asking people to leave the terminal in that specific location. It doesn't matter that we're perfectly aligned. Okay, so we'll do that, and then what we'll do is we'll do this. So presumably this will give us a fair bit. So this can give 6 over here, and that can give 6 over there on that side once we actually have 6 to go on. That will also mean that we have some space for, for letting people have an actual seat. So let's give ourselves, so what did we say? It's about 3 there. Let's give ourselves a little bit more than 3. The 3, 4. If we do 4 on this side, yeah, and we do 4 on that side, yeah, we can actually squeeze in a little bit more. So let's do maybe, let's do that, right? Let's do that as a starting point. So we've got a little bit of room here. What we don't have is bathrooms, but I'm thinking we can add some bathrooms in this area next to the security exit gate. So I think that is kind of our basic setup for it. And what I might do is I might start off with these 6 over here. So let's get the crews to build it. Money is looking okay. Our average is coming down. Even though our average is looking better, we're definitely earning money. I mean, we started with 107. Now we're at 144. So money is definitely happening. So let's get the various guys to at least build this. That's about 13,000. We'll build that at the same time. That should work. What we will need to do is we will need to trim back a little bit over here. So let's build some bathrooms in this location here. I'm hoping it can be a reasonably sized bathroom. Let's see what we get. Let's clear that out first. And then what I want to do is get a bathroom built in this area. It's going to be a tight squeeze as a bathroom, right? So if we do that, so we need 2, 1, 2, right? So as bathrooms go, this might just be one kind of almost communal bathroom on this side is maybe what I'm thinking. So let's do that. We'll get that built. At the same time, this is obviously a very temporary setup. We just need some form of bathroom in this area. So now if we zone it as a bathroom, there we go, that should be reasonable. If we then go into the bathroom area, it's so weird that we have bathrooms set up like that. And what we'll do is we'll just make it a very stock standard bathroom so that this is at least a little bit of bathroom availability in this area. At the same time, we can give it some of these kind of bathroom floor tiles that we've been using. So we'll go ahead and floor it accordingly, and once it's ready to go, we'll open it up, and it'll be kind of a very. We can already probably do it. It's a multi-gender, and we'll just open it up like that. So immediately it is open and available, ready to go, and that's it. So that's really our setup in this area. So now from there, I believe we now need to go ahead and link it. So let's connect them to these various locations. So we'll link it there. No. This one. Link that one. And link this one. We can also still do the remote stands, though we haven't researched that yet. But for many airports, that is a very reasonable starting point, actually. But for us, we'll have people walk a little bit to get to their closest flights. So there we go. So these are now available for commercial. What I can also then do is I think switch it onto commercial. So there we go. We'll switch it onto commercial since security checkpoint is not connected. So that's fine. As they open up here, what we'll do is we will switch them over to commercial, right? We will switch them over. This one is still. Just switch them over to commercial as they become available, basically. So as these guys leave, we'll switch them over to commercial, and then we can start looking at commercial flights from there. Now, obviously, what we need to do is get our security zoning done. So let's have a bit of a look. So secure zone. So what we need to do is we basically need to extend our secure zone up to there, and then we need to extend out our secure zone like that. Can we connect it through there? We cannot. So for some reason, we can't actually do it through the gate system. So let's not pause the game. But what we will need to do is we'll need to then remove these. Okay, so we'll get rid of our fencing in this area, and then we'll run. We'll see if there's any issues with it, but ultimately we'll connect up the secure zone through here once we've got the pathing done and all these kind of things. Well, pathing is quite simple. We just want a sidewalk in there, so we need here sidewalk. We'll connect them up like so. We'll get that built, and we'll effectively connect our secure zones together. So now this is one big connected secure zone, right? So arrival runway not connected. It should be, unless what I need to do is say repair it and yes, allow commercial flights. So now it should be connected. Right, so immediately we are now ready to go with our commercial flights. Okay, so that's a good starting point for us. Our money is looking pretty good at the moment. Can we please just see these guys leave? Speed things along a little bit. We still have plenty of non-commercial flights ready to go. Now, the tutorial is probably asking us to. What is this saying? Arrival, departure. It's interesting that it's saying that on that area. Small helipads has been researched. So we can go ahead and research something else as well. We will do that in a minute. I'm just wondering, are these guys going to actually leave? Can we? I think we can dismiss the aircraft, but I'd rather not do that. Refueling is complete. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Can I switch it over? Cannot while assigned. Okay, that's okay. I understand the issues that we're facing. So what is the tutorial? Oh, well, before we get back to the tutorial. Oh, there we go. One is leaving. Let's connect up another. It's good. So that one's connected. So it's just this one that's left. So let's quickly go have a bit of a look at R&D. So what is the next thing? Now that's medium helipads. We'll leave that for now. What we'd be keen on doing is let's get night flights going. Night flights is quite an interesting one that we would like to have a look at. We want to operate 24/7 to make as much money as we possibly can. Is our 24-hour average is green, so that is pretty good. So now the tutorial is asking us to hire 4 passenger service agents. Now, we can actually see how many staff in each category we need, right? Passenger service agents 2, security officers 6. So it's 2 per these, and I guess 2 over there. So we don't really need passenger service agents there. Let's go on to commercial. No, we can't get something assigned so quickly. Come on. I might dismiss a flight here, to be honest. Okay, we need some staffing. I can't believe how quickly that one got reassigned. It's really quite annoying. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some staff. Staff. So we want security. So if we go and say security, please. We want to get some applicants for security officers. We want pretty good ones. So let's grab that one. We get Madison. We'll get... how many did we grab now? We'll get Tural. We'll get Tina. I think that's probably about enough. Ramp agent serving scheduled departure has discovered an equipment failure, leaving the aircraft is not airworthy. Flight has been cancelled. Is it this one? Probably this one, right? Anyway, I'm not too worried that that flight will... Yeah, oh no, it's this one over here. So that flight will just going to be parked in that area for a little while and then go. Can we... let's dismiss that aircraft, please. There we go. And straight away, we'll... Come on. There we go. Now it's assigned. Okay, so now we're actually up and running, ready to go on these commercial flights. So now we've got some security officers available. Probably hired more than I need. How many do I have? Hired 5 and jobs claimed is 3. So we've got some extra. So we actually need 1 more. I think they said 6, right? Anyway, we need to get some other staff as well. So let's hire some passenger service agents, please. So yeah, that one's pretty good. That one's okay. That one's okay, and that one's okay. These are pretty poor. Staff happiness. Interesting. I can't actually remember that. Auto assign terminal on arrival. We don't have terminals, so it's not a big deal as yet. We probably need a janitor, to be honest. So let's hire at least 2 janitors to be able to get things going. We can start looking at a COO instance so that we can stop this this incessant requirement to keep going on the maintenance of the various facilities. 42 an hour is a pretty reasonable number. 33, actually even better. 38. We're getting pretty good value at 38 here with Jonathan Peters. Ooh, Ollie Khan. I'm going to go with Ollie Khan. We're going to try and save a little bit of money here and try and upskill Ollie. So let's hire Ollie Khan into our very first setup. So now what I want to do is I want to come in over here and I want to say, what did I want to do? A COO is required. So now a COO is required. We've got a COO, right? That's what I did, right? I got a COO. Oh, a CFO. No, but how? I thought, no. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. COO. I was just kind of looking at the money. So really, Lindsay is too expensive. We only have the 2 options. So let's just grab there. We've got a COO. Now let's grab and let's just get this going. COO is hired. Automatic repair. Automatically repairs the structure if the condition is lower than. That's fine. So let's just get all of that going. So hopefully we don't need to do anything else, right? It is already connected. Oh, actually, is there an operations thing that I need to switch on? Doesn't seem to be the case. Maintenance, proactive cleaning, completed proactive repairs, R&D project. Okay, get me to the R&D projects. Okay, we need to sort out some more R&D projects. Okay, so that's the next step. We actually need to sort that out. Now we still need how many? Okay, I think we can. We've got the people, right? 4 ramp agents, and then add a ramp agent service. So let's get ramp agents quickly. Staff, hire ramp agents. We need tons of ramp agents though. Let's get the best we can. No spare, no expense. That's 4 of them. If we go back to passenger service agents, we can get another good one over there. Go back to ramp agents, we still have very little in the form of ramp agents. So if we look at our staff that we have available at the moment, we can do some training at some of them at a fairly reasonable, well, I'm hoping it's reasonably costs, right? Some of them are max trained already. So if we then look at our executives, for instance, so that's a reasonable CFO salary there, and we can get this guy up. Anyway, I think that's fairly okay. If we get passenger service agents, we'll train them a few times to get them to a reasonable number there. Right, that's pretty good. Ramp agents should be okay. There we go. Good ramp agents. If we hire some more ramp agents, maybe we'll get that one. That's probably about it. And then passenger service. And then I think we have enough security. I might hire one more security officer. We'll get Madison in. And then we'll go back here. We'll go and train Madison up to a reasonable standard there. We'll go passenger service agents. All good. We'll go ramp agents. All good. So, and administrators, let's see. Oh, yeah, we can hire. We can train up our administrators as well. Spend a lot of money on training our people, because that's the kind of what we're going to need. Okay, now we need to enable ramp agent operations, ramp agent services at operations. We will do that. That's done. And now we can go ahead and get some commercial flights. Okay, accept an airline master contract. Make sure we have an open stand, accepts commercial flights, open the flight planner. Now sit back and wait for them to come on in. Turn around 5 commercial flights. Okay, so now back to the economy tab, back to offered contracts. We want to go to airline contracts, please. And now we'll have a bit of a look. So, what do we have? We have, let's go with, we're in Doha, right? Havana Air feels like the wrong place. Anyway, we will go with the 3-star one. So let's start with Trinity Aviation. So let's accept Trinity Aviation. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and max out our Trinity pieces. All right. The flight schedule. No, that's the flight schedule. We need to go to the flight planner. We've got some restricted times in there, but effectively we want to. Oh, is that it? We only have. What is it saying? Why can't it go here? Really? Why is it saying auto planner, allow all airlines, blah de blah? So what is this saying? Why am I unable to do this? Oh, it's okay because we'll go to tomorrow. Oh, here we go. As simple as that, right? So a 5 a.m. arrival, let's confirm it at stand number 10. That's okay. Stand 10 to 15, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Is that it? So that's it. We've got we'll go 25 flights that we can accommodate. So our master contract isn't giving us much, right? Right? Is that it? Offered contracts. So we need to get another. Is that what we're saying? So let's grab Havana as well. So we'll have at least two of them. And we'll get another. Oh, actually, we should do the other way because these will have slightly higher requirements of us. But anyway, we want to keep our airport to a high standard. So Trinity has got another one ready to go. We will serve it at 6 a.m. on the adjacent stand. Wish it was a little bit clearer. So 30 minutes between aircraft is what we're saying. That's okay. Let's confirm that one. We'll go back. We'll see Havana has a flight that can come in. We will get that one at 7 a.m. Oh, yeah, we can actually see it here. 7 a.m. there. We'll confirm that one. And that's about it, right? That's it for the flights that we have available. So what do we see here? Airline satisfaction is at 25%. So we need to make sure that the airline is quite happy with our turned around services. But of course, we need more. We need to actually start using these things. So let's run into that and see what's going on. Maybe we should sign more contracts. I think we should. I think if we don't sign enough contracts, we're not going to make the money we need. So let's see. So we now go for the level 2. So let's grab a Forest Air, a Strada Regional, and a Maple Express, and even a Fly Penguin and an Edwards Bay. So let's get all of them in place, and we'll leave those available for now. So let's go to the flight planner, go to Tuesday, and we'll see what we have available over here. Forest Air has a few that we can assign. I'm thinking let's just assign every hour. So we'll do 8 a.m. 8 a.m. there. So let's confirm the 8 a.m. Then we could get the 9 a.m. here. Confirm the 9 a.m. in that slot. Maple has a few airlines. So let's say at the same time, well, what we could maybe do is now we can try and double up a little bit. Actually, what we'll do is we'll throw them off a little bit here. 5:30 and then 6:30 in that slot. Okay, good stuff there. Got some Strada regional stuff that we can do. So this one will get at 10. Confirm that one there. So we want to make sure that we're kind of keeping everybody reasonably happy. Trinity, no other flights are available at the moment. So we'll start seeing our first flights come in. Now the question is if we can actually turn them all around in a reasonable time, and whether we can accommodate the people that's actually going to come through here and going to need the facilities that we've built. So we'll see at the start of Tuesday, as people start to arrive, whether we've got everything they need to be able to get themselves through and operational. So we do have some staff that can kind of work these flights, but we may find that we need a little bit more. We need a service technician, certainly. And let's have a quick look at what's going on with R&D. Can't get that to work a little quicker, can we? Performance reports. CFO is hired at the end of each business day. We'll get some performance reports. COO is hired at the end of each day. We'll get a number of incidents occurred, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that we have. Let's clear this one out. Thank you. Go back to my inbox. At Aviation Administration, a word on security and safety. Project manager down the city office. I represent nations at Aviation Administration. We wanted to reach out to you and congratulate you on your new role. So remind you of your responsibilities that come with it. At the Aviation Administration, we take security and safety very, very seriously, and we hope that you do too. Running an airport is a privilege. Only a few get to experience. And now, let's just speed things up a little bit while we wait. And now, you are part of the club. We wanted to run through a few do's and don'ts. Okay, so once you expand your operations to include passengers, the government will start monitoring your security rating. Always try to maintain high current security and average security rating to avoid getting slapped with fines. If your average security rating is especially poor for a lengthy period, the government may revoke your commercial license and revert you back to GA airport only. The government will, from time to time, run unannounced random samples of your security setup to ensure that passengers or baggage with a dangerous profile is accepted into your airport's secure areas. If we discover foul play, you will be slapped with a fine. Finally, if an airline discovers that a bag with dangerous content was loaded on board an aircraft, or if a dangerous passenger is boarded an aircraft, you will again be slapped with a fine. All in all, we do hope that you take security and safety just as serious as we do. If any of the above scenarios occur, and we will consider it a distinguished incident and send you an email, the information about what happened and the repercussion. In short, here's what you need to know. If you have a commercial license, make sure to keep the high average security rating as possible. If not, you may get slapped with fines. Make sure you have skilled security staff and correct conveyor belt setup. If we detect security problems, you may get slapped with a fine. If any airline finds dangerous bag or passenger on board, you may get slapped with a fine. Okay. So good. That's fine. That's kind of what we already know. Ooh, what is this? Incident report. I am contacting you regarding the emergency incident report carried out by orders of Chaos Airport Inc. You completed 33% of the steps in this emergency incident, which gives us a handling grade of E. As a result of this questionable grade, you've been fined. Wow, and your security rating has declined. Please review the summary. Okay. If you wish you best of luck. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go and have a look at what happened with that security incident. Okay, so with some more flights, we can let's pause it while we quickly schedule some more of these flights. Oh, we have night flights now, so we can actually bring them in earlier. But I guess what we'll do is we won't do that just yet. So let's sign that flight. We'll get flight Penguin in here maybe. So this will be like 9:30, right? Confirm at 9:30 there. Any others? Oh, Havana's got a couple of flights that needs to come in. We'll get at 10:30 over here. So we'll see how this goes. We might need to ramp up our staffing quite a bit. So that one was at 8. So this one can go in at 12. No problem. There we go. Any others? Oh yeah, Forest Air is another one that we can bring in. So probably this one over here at 1 is okay. So we're kind of staggering like this. So it effectively would mean that our staffing requirement is probably as low as we're going to get it. So 13:30 over here is then fine. And hopefully that doesn't put a too big burden on the runway either. So that's good. So let's leave it there. I think that's everything we can schedule. Let's get out of there. We also finished off our R&D. So let's make a move on the next one. We need an extra project group. So that is one program, group 1. Oh, that's the program. We need the project group. I don't see the project group just yet. So forget about the program for now. What we do, however, need is... So where is... We probably need the program group. Let's go back to R&D. Yeah, so in group 1, we'll probably, in the program group, we'll find some bits and pieces, right? So let's create another program group or a program group going, group 1, because let's just double check. Aircraft and passengers, remote service, advanced runway, extended commercial, emergency response, medium aircraft, floor construction permit. This is different fueling. That's baggage handling. This is franchises. This is medium helipad. So it has to be this, right? Let's go with program group. See, here we go. We start seeing some stuff on the repairs here. Let's grab that one, see how that goes. So let's get assigned what we can and get moving on that at the very least. Okay, so now we're going to start seeing flights coming in. We'll need to make sure that we've got sufficient operational capacity for them. So our first 6 stands might, we'll see how that goes and whether we've got any shortages in terms of security and the likes. What we may want to do is do a little bit of a queue snake here. Okay, so something like that. We'll do a bit of a queue snake on all of them, really. So we'll do the very similar setup. I think I can't remember if we could copy and paste it. Anyway, I think that one these ones will help us out a little bit. I wonder if, what I would like to do is actually do the kind of the universal queue, where you just have one queue that serves all of this. We can't do any queuing over here, which is an interesting one. Locked stand connection. We should start seeing, passengers arrive in probably the next 2 to 3 hours. Let's see. Now we can actually assign some more. The kind of standard assignment, the auto assignment is something that would be pretty good to see happening as well at some point. But for now, I think this will work. So many flights coming in. Oh, I still wanted to have a bit of a look at what our security incident was. So there should be a bit of a message here around the security incident. Ramp agent servicing GA flight scheduled for departure has discovered an equipment failure, right? The aircraft is not airworthy. The emergency has been resolved. We failed it. So how can we see? Our ability to handle this incident is currently being analyzed. So we never saw what we actually needed to manage it. And maybe what I needed to do was actually click on the incident and figure it out. So maybe that was basically us not having the right staff or the right facilities or any of these kind of things. We should be able to do some upgrades here, right? Flights in pattern 5. Okay. Runway upgrades, upgrade to asphalt, 50,000. It's pretty pricey. For the time being, we're not going to do that. We're going to wait it out. So here we go. We've got some people arriving at the airport. They're not necessarily going through to check in just yet. So maybe what we can do is provide them at least with some level of comfort seating over here. So what I might do is I might just pull in a few seats, maybe just right over here, right behind this area here. So what we can do is we'll do that. So at least, cancel that one for me. I would like to, hang on, pause it there for a second. Let's quickly cancel that and we'll go again. We'll see what that means. So if we grab this one, grab that one, we flip it around and we do it over there. There we go. So get them in. Don't hit the button. There we go. So if we get them in, we'll see where it goes. Hopefully then at least people have a little bit of seating that they can deal with. We might add a few plants here and there just so that it's a fairly a nice looking place at least. If I were to maybe do one there, we'll rotate this one. We'll do a few plants in these locations. We definitely need a few bins as well, I think. Yeah, so let's get a bin there, a bin there, and a bin here. We'll grab an extra bin over there, but generally speaking, we should be okay. So people are clearing security pretty easily. Let's quickly go and schedule some more of the flights that we have available. For 2:30 over there has been scheduled. Some more Penguin flights we can go ahead and schedule. Okay, that's one there. One over there. So it all seems pretty reasonable at the moment. So I like my staggered operation. What we'll need to figure out first is whether we've got sufficient stands and all the other bits and pieces that we may need. Edward Bay over there. So that's pretty good little slither of flights coming in. So now we've got some flights that's arrived. This should be open and working. There's no big queues here. Let's go ahead and hire a service technician as well. I'm just conscious that things will start breaking. So service technician, let's get the best we can get. Yeah, maybe 2 of them should be okay to start helping us out getting stuff serviced and operated as we go. If we go back into operations yet again, back into R&D, we'll have a bit of a look. So the group is starting to get done. Okay, here we go. We've got some arriving passengers. We kind of missed our first arriving flight. Got some people arriving. They're going to walk in and straight through to the exit. Excellent. Now they're going to come here and grab a bus, I guess. Yeah. Excellent. Make your way through. Grab a taxi, grab a bus. Excellent. They don't have any seating available over here. That's some of the things that we'll need to have a bit of a look at. Yeah. Everything is going pretty smoothly at the moment. Lots of flights available. What I'm keen on understanding is our costs and what we're actually making, and whether we've got sufficient staffing levels and stuff like that. At the moment, passenger service agents are equalized, so we might grab ourselves 1 or 2 more of them, and then kind of leave it here, right? We want to hire some more, so let's grab that one and that one. We want the best of the best, and then we want to kind of make sure we train them up quite nicely. So that's basically it. And janitor is also equalized at the moment, so the 2 janitors should be just fine for now. Okay, guys, that's where it's at. If we have a look at our balance over here quickly from aircraft, are we making some money? Yes. We do want to make sure that our average hourly is going to come back up again pretty quickly, but I guess in general, we're in a reasonable position. I do wonder if maintenance is actually happening. It kind of seems like it is. What is this? Let's just have a quick look at what's going on right over here. Is broken and cannot find a suitable hangar for repairs. Okay, so that might be the situation, that we don't have a hangar, but I don't even think that we can necessarily build a hangar. Oh, we can. An aircraft hangar. Interesting. Okay, we'll look at that in the next episode. Guys, so thank you so much for watching. We now have an actively operating commercial airport, and it's looking pretty good. And our money is maintaining a fair bit of, we're maintaining the money here. So we should be able to potentially expand our airport operation here a little bit. And then what I'm thinking is we will go ahead and expand into this area, maybe get our first large runway over here with a nice big terminal building that's kind of growing in this area. And so we can use this area here for stuff, and we can kind of maintain this smaller little airport here, maybe for GA for quite a while. So that's kind of my thinking at the moment. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.